You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we have a major problem in the state of Minnesota. Tampon Tim Walz' state where he is the governor. Now, I did a video on USA Fencing, updating their policies to where you must compete in your biological sets. No questions asked. The science does not care about your feelings. Now, we saw Miss Turner in Maryland earlier this year actually took a knee. And what happened? USA Fencing actually punished her because she refused to actually compete against a male identifying as a woman. Punished her. Right now, she's on probation for a year. She actually said she's stepping away from the sport. So she's not even fencing right now. Even though USA Fencing updated their policy, folks, the state of Minnesota found a way around it, folks. And to tell you the truth, it's even worse now for females. Yes, it is worse for female fencers in Minnesota right now. Folks, they have eliminated female fencing. I'm going to repeat that again, guys. They have eliminated female fencing in the state of Minnesota. Yes, females are going to be forced to compete in an open division with transgenders and also males. How in the world is this fair, man? Minnesota has now bent the knee to the mob. The trans mob got a big win in the state of Minnesota. I mean, guys, why would any woman want to compete in an open division? Why? They've essentially been kicked out of the sport altogether. Think of this, guys. Why would a girl want to go up against men? Yeah, whether you identify as trans or not, you're still a male. The girls are going to be forced to fence against the men. Minnesota, what is wrong with you? This is completely backwards, folks. Completely backwards. Let's go ahead and get into it. Right over here, guys. USA Fencing's Minnesota branch to sanction only mixed events in response to trans ban. Yeah, Minnesota has now made it worse for females. Says here, the Minnesota division of USA Fencing will protest the league's ban on men and women's events by only sanctioning mixed gender events going forward. Now, guys, if they actually had an open division along with the males and females, guess what? Nobody would sign up probably. Because the transgenders, man, this has been tried before. Well, they said, all right, we're going to give you this open division. No, nobody signed up. Anyway, it says here, according to Fox News, USA Fencing issued a new policy by ensuring that only biological females are able to compete in the women's category last month after the entire U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee updated its athlete safety policy to suggest compliance with President Donald Trump's keeping men out of women's sports executive order. And you know what, guys? I believe that President Trump, his administration, should look into what Minnesota's doing here. The Minnesota USA Fencing Division labeled it harmful and doubled down on its commitment to inclusion, while demanding that USA Fencing adhere to the Minnesota Human Rights Act. This is what they put out, folks. And they're making it clear. They don't care about you females. This is what they put out. Quote, the Minnesota division would like to confirm our commitment to inclusion and acknowledge the harmful effects of the new USA Fencing policy as guided by the USOPC's guidelines. The recent changes in the U.S. fencing policy in line with the US OPC guidelines has caused pain and confusion in the entire fencing community. We are currently seeking guidance on how to move forward without violating either the U.S. fencing policy or the Minnesota Human Rights Act. Due to this, only mixed events will be sanctioned at this time. It continued. Trans and non-binary fencers belong here, and we see you. Wow. Women got eliminated. Women got eliminated. Now, what are the odds, guys, that a female fencer can actually beat a male fencer? Yeah, your odds of winning has greatly now diminished, courtesy of woke Minnesota. This is crazy. You guys remember what Stephanie Turner did, guys? Guys, remember this. Remember this right here. Watch this. So that's Stephanie Turner right there. Got on the knee. Said, nah, I'm good. And that is the male right there. Fencer identified as a female. She said, this is wrong. And what the state of Minnesota is doing, man, is very wrong. This doesn't make any sense, man. This doesn't make any sense. Women just got eliminated, man. They wiped out your whole entire division to pander to the trans mafia. Women, you got eliminated, man. You got eliminated in Minnesota. No more competing against females for you. No. You only have to compete now against males. That's what Minnesota did to you. That's what they did to you, man. Complete insanity, man. The Trump administration definitely needs to investigate what Minnesota has done. This is egregious. Egregious. Now, it's not going to affect the males. The males now will have a better advantage if they actually have to fence against females. It's crazy. I'm absolutely stunned, guys. I'm absolutely stunned. Minnesota has fallen this low now. They don't want females competing against females. This is what they truly wanted, guys. They wanted the females to fence against their will against the males, especially the ones identified as females. Absolutely insane, man. Complete insanity. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.